Boker Tov, good morning. It's wonderful to see you this morning on this beautiful Torah day, this beautiful Monday morning. And welcome. I hope everyone had a great day yesterday as we continue the next day of the new week, this last week of the month of Shvat, as the month of Adar, the month of Purim, the month of celebration, of victory over hate, is coming. And can't wait for that to be here. And it's wonderful to see you here. Thank you for the greetings. Good morning, Joni and Ann, and to all of you, to Sandra as well, so that we can say to one and all, Boker Tov, Boker Oh. Welcome to Boker Tov from Temple Sinai. Temple Sinai congregation of Toronto's daily opportunity to connect, to reflect, and to remember. And it's very meaningful to be here this morning. And I'm glad that you're here with me. Let's begin with a sense of gratitude for the miracle of awakening this morning, because it is, in fact, just that. So please join me in the Hebrew and the English. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar et ha'adam bechokma, uvarah bo nekavim nekavim, chalulim chalulim, galui v'yadua livnei chisei chvodecha, שאם ייפתח אחד מהם, או ייסתם אחד מהם, אי אפשר להתקיים ולעמוד לפניך. ברוך אתה, אדוני, רופא כל בשר ומפליא לעשות. Blessed eternal God, creator of the universe, you have fashioned our bodies with wisdom, creating within us a finely balanced network. To stand before you in prayer is itself a fragile miracle. Eternal God, we praise you as the healer of body and spirit. And let's continue with our prayer for the soul, for that eternal spirit, a part of the divine that is in us, as long as we are here on this earth. And that remains, so says tradition, for the Shiva period afterward. The soul that you have given me, O God, is a pure one. You have created and formed it, breathed it into me, and within me you sustain it. So long as my soul is within me, I will give thanks to you, eternal my God and God of my ancestors, source of all creation, sovereign of all souls. We praise you, eternal God, in whose hand is the power of all life and the spirit of all flesh. And please join me, La'asok b'divrei Torah, to confirm and affirm our commitment to learning Torah, and to finding a meaningful, sweet way to share it with the next generation and the next. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. וערב נא אדוני אלוהינו את דברי תורתך בפינו ובפי עמך בית ישראל, ונהיה אנחנו וצאצאינו וצאצאי עמך בית ישראל, כולנו יודעי שמך ולומדי תורתך לשמה. ברוך אתה אדוני, המלמד תורה לעמו ישראל. אלו דברים שאין להם שיעור. These are the obligations whose value cannot be measured. They nourish us in this world and help us to create the world to come. Kibud av va'em, to honor fathers and mothers. Ugmilut chasadim, to perform acts of love and kindness. V'hashkamat bet midrash shacharit v'yarvit, to attend the house of study morning and evening. V'achnasat ochim, to welcome the stranger. Uvikur cholim, to visit the sick. V'hachnasat kala, to provide for brides and grooms. Ulvayat hamet, to keep faith with the dead. V'yun tefillah, to pray with sincerity. V'hava'at shalom ben adam l'chavero, to make peace when there is strife. V'talmud Torah keneged kulam, and the study of Torah is equal to them all. Well, let us continue our theme of gratitude by reciting the words of Baruch She'amar in Hebrew and English, and then continuing with Psalm 100, which is Mizmor LeTodah, a psalm, a song of thanks, of thanksgiving. Please join me. Baruch She'amar v'haya ha'olam, Blessed is the one who speaks that we might listen. Blessed is the one who acts that we might be witnesses. Baruch Hu u'Baruch Shemo. Blessed is the one who decides that we might accept. Blessed is the one who has mercy that we might live. Baruch Shemo v'haya ha'olam. Blessed is the one who removes the darkness that we might see. Blessed is the one who lives forever that we might believe. Blessed is the one who saves and delivers that we might be redeemed. And here is Mizmor LeTodah. Again, when Psalms have a caption, a title of this kind, it often challenges us to consider the meaning of that term in the caption. So this is clearly Mizmor LeTodah, a psalm to say thank you. Let's consider what it does and does not say. Please join me. Let all the earth sing to the eternal, find joy in service of the sacred. May every word lead to an encounter with the divine presence. May we sense the Holy One within us and in all creation, discover sacred purpose in every moment. The eternal is our infinitely capable creator. God forms our purpose and potential. Enter the gates with gratitude. Bring praise and thanks and bless the divine name. The divine love of the eternal allows us to find good in everything and strengthens the faith of each generation. I think when it comes to gratitude, it really is not about just saying thank you, but rather about living a life where we invest deeply in the world around us, thinking through every word and offering both simple and complex, happy and sad, grateful and challenging words in a relationship with the Eternal One. And that we find the good in everything. That's in that way that we show the gratitude for the amazing gifts, the blessings that are present in our lives, and gives us a chance to do just that. And so let's do that together as we recite Shema, as we join in words that have been offered generation after generation, that remind us when our ancestors had beautiful celebratory moments when they got up in the morning or before they went to sleep and they recited the Shema, that when they had moments of endings of difficulty, of pain, and even martyrdom, these were the words on their lips. That when they died after a beautiful life with their family surrounding them, these same words accompanied them. So let's draw all those moments, all those feelings around us, and let's join together in Shema Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed, Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, Bechol Levavecha, Uvechol Nafshecha, Uvechol Meodecha. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם, ויעשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, ונתנו על ציצית הכנף פתיל תכלת, והיה לכם לציצית, וראיתם אותו, וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם, ולא תטורו אחרי לבבכם, ואחרי עיניכם, אשר אתם זונים אחריהם, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת. Well, as I mentioned, it is a beautiful Monday morning, a day where we chant Torah as we do on Mondays and Thursdays in addition to Shabbat. And this Shabbat, we enter into a new part of the book of Exodus, the second part that focuses primarily on what it is that creates sacred spaces in our world, whether the Mishkan in ancient times or synagogues today, or a moment where we're together in a physical space that is filled with holiness. And I think part of seeing, well, where does this come from? Comes from the beginning words of chapter 25 of the book of Exodus, the beginning of Parashat Toma. I'll put the name right there so you can see it on the screen. And it's about this act of generosity. We talked earlier about gratitude. Generosity is gratitude's partner. But let's read these first two lines and then talk more deeply about one part of the second one. V'daber Adonai el Moshe lemor, the Eternal spoke to Moses, saying, Daber el bnei Yisrael, speak to the people of Israel. It doesn't say and say to them as it usually does, but here are the words. Vayikhu li truma, you shall take for me, it says gifts, but it is singular, a gift, truma, me'et kol ish asher yidvenu libo, from each person whose heart is so moved, you shall take my gift. Each person whose heart is so moved is a translation of this phrase that I'm circling with the cursor. In verse 2, the second full Hebrew line, second and third words from the end, yidvenu libo. It means that our heart and mind, our deep feeling and understanding must be involved in giving a gift, and that it is in the root of yidvenu nidava, that it is an act of a generosity, that it is something that was not demanded of us, but that we found within ourselves. And it really means that the quality of a gift is not only in the nature of the object or act being exchanged, or even only in the thought process, but it is in what kind of feeling and understanding we have of the act of giving. Interestingly enough, our tradition, which gives us blessings for all different moments, tells us that the blessing for receiving a gift is the same as the blessing of giving one, which is Baruch, etc., Melech HaOlam, acknowledging God, blessed is the eternal God, creator of the universe, Hatov Vahametiv, the one who is good and does good. Because this blessing recognizes that showing gratitude, accepting a gift beautifully is special, and giving a gift with a whole heart is equally special. And that in fact, when we receive a gift well, we ourselves are giving a gift to the other. That when a moment of generosity is really realized and appreciated, that it creates a bond between the two individuals involved. And interestingly enough, Rashi, even though the Hebrew is not the same, connects it to this moment in the book of Genesis between Jacob and Esau. Just so we know, it's right after the two of them are meeting again for the first time, and where they seem, and where Jacob has brought all kinds of gifts to Esau, and Esau says, I have enough. Let what you have remain yours. And then this verse is the one Rashi points to. Jacob said, no, please, no, I pray you, if you would, if you would do me this favor, if I am accept favor in your eyes, accept from me this gift. Because seeing your face is like seeing the face of God, and you have received me favorably, meaning what I am and what's represented in my wish to give this to you, you have accepted, you have received, you have desired. To give a gift that will truly be appreciated, to show that a gift we've been given is appreciated. These are profound human behaviors. These are the moments that create meaning within us, change within us, gratitude within us, um, when we are giving and receiving simultaneously. It is a powerful bond between two people when, with a full heart, we're able to do just that. And the examples of them go so far beyond the examples of gift giving. For example, we have and will continue as long as the current war footing of the IDF has not changed. We have continued to both recite the prayer for the IDF and painfully, but with great honor and duty, reporting the names of those IDF soldiers whose lives have been lost in the last 30 days. When we've had Israeli visitors in the synagogue, they've shared with their family here or me and other clergy what it means to them to see and feel that this gift is wholehearted. Um, and so, again, with hearts full of concern and gratitude, appreciation and awareness, we turn to our prayer for the soldiers of the IDF. מי שברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב ואמותינו שרה, רבקה, לאה ורחל, הוא יברך את חיילי צבא ההגנה לישראל ושאר מגיני עמנו העומדים על משמרתם. ישמרם הקדוש ברוך הוא ויצילם מכל צרה וצוקה ומכל נגע ומחלה, וישלח ברכה בכל מעשה ידיהם. ויקוים בהם הכתוב, וכיתתו אבותיהם לעתים, וחניתותיהם למזמרות, לא יישאו גוי אל גוי חרב, ולא ילמדון עוד מלחמה, וישבו איש תחת גפנו, ותחת תאנתו, ואין מחריד ונאמר, Amen. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless the soldiers of the IDF and all who stand on guard for us. May the Holy One guard them against all difficulty and distress, injury, and illness. May all of their actions bring blessing, fulfilling the prophet's words. Let them beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Let nation not lift up sword against nation, and may they learn war no more. May all sit under a vine or fig tree with none to make them afraid. And together we say, Amen. We continue now with our prayer for healing, our prayer for those in need of strength and healing. That may include those in your immediate family and circle of friends who are ill or unwell or injured or isolated. And of course, it includes all those injured or unwell, near and far. And especially those forcibly isolated, those who continue to be held cruelly hostage in an ongoing crime against humanity that began 505 or 506 days ago, and that continues renewed each and every day. We will not relent. We will not ignore. We will stand with and for the hostages, those still living and those not, and their families, until every single one of them is released. And so for them, and for each of the names given to me and given to Temple, the names that have been placed in the chat, and this and other services, for all of them, we turn to these words of refuah. מי שברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב ואמותינו שרה, רבקה, לאה ורחל, הוא ירפא את כל מכותינו. יהי רצון מלפניך אדוני אלוהינו לך עמם ולרפאותם, וישלח לנו מהרה רפואה שלמה, ותרת שלום ונאמר Amen. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless and heal all who suffer. May it be the divine will to provide healing and strength. Reveal to us the holiness of life, the wholeness of shalom, and let us say together, Amen. Well, it's very meaningful to get together and to connect and reflect, and it's time now for us to remember. Recalling those who died in recent days and weeks, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. During the period of Shloshim, the past 30 days, we extend our condolences to the families of Myrna Zeidenberg, Larry Burnick, Sharon Rosen, Sam Marr, Stephen Diamond, Irving Goldberg, Helene Newman. And we also remember all victims of war and terror, including terror victims Akiva von Königswald, Ariel Bibas, Kfir Bibas, Shiri Bibas. And we remember Oded Lipschitz. And we remember all victims of war, including the following IDF soldiers whose lives have been lost in the last 30 days: Avram Tzvika Friedman, Ofer Jung, Nadav Cohen, Nachman Rafael Ben-Ami, Liam Chazi. And on Yahrzeit on this day, on the 26th day of the month of Shvat, the 24th of February, 2025, we honor the life and legacy on Yahrzeit of Anna Apolinsky, Bertram Bradlow, Charles Carey, Amy Cohen, Alyssa Sarah Frank, Harry Freeman, Don London, Solomon Rabinovich, Vera Rabinovich, Harry Rich, Eve Risen, Sonia Shapiro, Stephen Dexter Stanley, Jordana Stepek, Betty Tansky, Jenny Whiteman. Zichronam Levracha, may their memories be a blessing to us. Our griefs and our sympathies are mingled as we turn together to words sanctified by memory, words glorified by hope. Yit gadal v'yit kadash sheme rabba, be'alma divara cherute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon, u'v'chaye dechol bet Yisrael, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and bring comfort and strength to all who remember. And together we say, amen. Well, Temple is grateful for all donations, including today. A donation has been made by Phyllis Carey to our annual campaign for Tzedakah, observing Yahrzeit for Charles Carey. It's been very meaningful starting the day with you today. I look forward to being here with you again tomorrow. Boker Tov